Well, that's too short. So he asked me to testify, and I started looking for a verse that I wanted to base this off of, and I came up with Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. Yes, for you Lugau people, that was one of our memory verses. So a lot of you know sort of kind of what I've been going through the last couple of years, but just as a sum up, I've had 4 brain surgeries, 1 mini stroke, and around 50 to 60 spinal taps. And I know what this sounds like, and it's not. I'm not giving the devil praise, because that right there, that's part of my testimony. The fact that I'm still here, standing here before you tonight, is a big part of my testimony. I'm just happy that God has got a great plan in my life.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I know that a lot of people would have lost faith a long time ago with everything going on. And to me, it just made my faith stronger, knowing that Satan wants to fight me this hard because God has such a perfect plan for my life.
Yes.
And I know if this never happened, I would not be here. For sure that my entire life, I wanted to join the armed forces. And when I was diagnosed, they told me I'd never join the military because it is activated by stress. And that was hard because I wanted to do that my entire life. And then I started thinking, you know, God's got to have a better plan for me. So I held on so long, and I tried and I prayed. And I realized what he wanted me to do, and he had such a better plan for my life. A lot of people say, oh, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you. I'm so sorry that you're having to go through this. But honestly, it's one of the biggest blessings that I've ever had in my entire life. And it's made me hold on stronger. And there's so many times I could have given up, but honestly, I didn't think about it until I started writing these notes, because, well, it's my entire life. Not because of my mom or because of my dad, but because God's done so much for me.
Yes.
To turn around now would just be so selfish, it's unthinkable. So just remember, no matter what you're going through, or no matter what the trials and tribulations you're having, just hold on to God's perfect and unchanging hand, and you'll be okay.
Amen.